Hi, so nice to see you all again. So we do not have Anneliese with us this week. She has to be out due to a personal problem. But I just wanted to start off. I know that you all had homework last week, and I just wanted to see how it was going. I know from the last few sessions that we've had, the homework has been improving, and I just wanted to see how it went last week. Can I start with you, Heather? I know that you were having trouble with not remembering to do your homework and stuff. So I didn't know if the new homework that was given to you last week really helped.
It's really helped. I like it a lot. I'm doing a lot better on it, and I feel like I'm learning a lot about myself, and it's going really well.
Okay, that's very good. Does anyone else want to share about their homework?
I feel like it's helping. I've done it a couple times, and the first couple times I felt weird about it, but I guess the more comfortable I got with it, the more it's helped. So that's good.
Okay. And do you feel like this could be something that you could continue to do that could continue the growth for you?
I think so, yeah.
I think mine's pretty much going the same. I just really feel like it is helping me to open up to people more and not be as shy. So.
Very good. Stacey?
Mine's been improving a little bit more. I feel like I can talk to people more than I used to, so it's getting better. Mine's the same as every week. It's been just getting a little better each week.
And you're able to feel like you're more accepted. Is it so it's improving each week?
Yeah, each week I just keep getting more and more positive, I feel like, so it's helped me a whole lot.
Very good. I do know in the last meeting, we were talking a lot about some of the fears that we had and some of just exactly what you said about it, feeling accepted and stuff. And I know that towards the end of the meeting, we said things that we really liked about Heather because I know that she was dealing with some issues that she felt like she was not good enough. So I thought we could do an activity today to just help us all just work together. And what I have in this basket, I have some pieces of paper, and they're going to say stuff from, say something good about someone else, say something good about yourself, say something such as what's your biggest fear, your biggest accomplishment. It's going to have just things like that that just really help empower not only yourself but other people, and to try to help look for the good in everybody. And so I was just going to pass this basket around, and we're just going to go through this. Do you want to start, Shay?
Sure. Okay. And mine says, tell your biggest fear. Do I need to put it back in the bowl or do I keep it? Okay. Well, I guess my biggest fear is just not being able to improve. Like just staying shy for the rest of my life. And, I don't know, I guess that's just really it. I never really thought that I was that shy. I just always knew I was just quiet until I had teachers just tell me that I would never make it in life because I was always just so quiet. And I guess that's really what brought me down a lot. So I guess that's why I stayed quiet and just kind of closed off into myself.
Well, I can really see that you're improving from the first time you came to the meetings. That's very big that you were able to share on that fear. It takes a lot to be able to open up, and I can see that your shyness and your fear of that is you're very well improving from that shyness, and I can see that. I'm sure that the rest of the group would agree that you're able to open up a lot more than you used to be. But I do know that having that fear, especially since people have told you that you weren't going to be able to do anything because of that fear, and it's awesome to see how you are overcoming that fear. So that's very good. Heather, do you want to go next?
What is your greatest strength?
Being able to talk to people
not being afraid to voice my opinions. I think that's probably I guess it could be a strength and a weakness, but I think for the most part, they would be a strength, I think.
I really like that you're addressing that as a strength, as you know, as in the last meeting, the group really talked about how your strengths were opening up and being very vocal towards people and just really good at speaking. And that's awesome to see how you're addressing that as a strength and not as a nuisance anymore, like you did in the last meeting. So it's awesome to see that you are noticing that that's a good quality.
I'm beginning to.
That's good. You go next one.
Say something nice about someone else. Okay. So Shay, since you're I guess the newest one of the group, I'm really excited that you're opening up to us and sharing, I guess, your life with us. And so I think I've noticed you improving with your shyness, obviously, because you're opening up with us. And I think you just have really good qualities as a person. You're really nice, and I don't think you should hide your qualities because you are so nice. So, yeah.
Thank you.
So that was really nice. How does that make you feel? That just knowing that she thinks that about you?
It makes me feel really good about myself. Like, it just makes me feel like I can open up quicker and more to people than what I used to be able to do.
Does it kind of make you feel like you're able? I know that you said that you felt like you couldn't really do anything in life. You know, your teachers told you that you wouldn't be able to go far in life because of your issue of shyness. Did this really show you that you're actually having an impact on people?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Stacey, do you want to go next?
Okay, well, mine says, what is your biggest accomplishment? I guess my biggest accomplishment would have to be, I feel like I'm starting to feel more comfortable in talking to people and, like, maybe not criticizing myself as much due to, like, people seem to be listening more. I don't know if it was just, like, my mindset has changed or what. I have a more positive outlook now than I used to.
It's very good. It's good that you have a positive outlook, and you feel like inside that you are changing and your mindset is changing, and you're able to find more accomplishments in yourself. Because I know in the beginning you didn't feel like that, so it's really good to see that you're improving from that. So I'll draw one for you.
Mine says to say something good about myself, and I guess what I realized is, like, I'm starting to not let people get me down because of my disability, and I'm kind of, like, even if they have mean things to say, I guess I don't really ignore it, but like I said, I just don't let it get me down, and I go on with life, and so yeah, that's basically it.
That's really good to see that you're overcoming just all that's happening to you. And I know that the group probably agrees that your disability does not define who you are. And we can really see that within the group. And we can really see how your personality, your willingness to care for people, your disability does not affect who you are. I think that's very important to know. So as you all saw, you know, this group activity, I just wanted to look deeper inside yourself and others. I know that we like to address the negative instead of the positive outlooks on life. So what was your all's reactions to this group?
I don't know. I think it went really good. I think that we're all starting to have better self-confidence and self-esteem. I think that we're helping each other gain that too. But then at the same time, I think we're not relying solely on each other. I think we're learning for ourselves that like it doesn't matter what other people think anymore. It's like what we think, and that there are people that think good about us. Then that helps. Like we have a support system that helps us. I don't know. Helps us become better in ourselves.
I felt really accepted by the group, and that was one of my fears, was not being accepted by everybody here. But like I said, I felt really accepted, and I feel like I can open up here and just share, and I just feel like I've made friends here, and I really appreciate it.
That's really good. Does anyone else have anything to say?
I feel like we're all coming out of our shell and we're kind of bonded as a group now. And like in the beginning, we weren't sure what we could share and how much, and I feel like that's changing, and we're all just becoming more comfortable with each other.
So you feel like that your walls have really been taken down within this group, and that you feel like instead of being afraid, that you are more open to working as a group and improving the self-esteem issues that you all have. It's very good. So as you can see, I think that's the common theme, is that everybody's felt beaten down, but now that you all are getting to know each other, you all are able to see how relatable everybody is, and how all of you all have had a fear of this group and opening up. Even though you all wanted to get help, you still had that sense of fear. And it's very good to see that you all are able to open up now and don't have that sense of fear within the group. And that's really huge and a big step for you all to take. So we're about to come to the end of the group, but I just wanted to give you all some more homework. I know that we have been doing the journals and working on the journals, but I really want to encourage you all to take some bigger risks this week. Just addressing your fears that you still have and came into the group with, but stepping outside of that box and actually being able to do something such as you feel like you don't fit in, or you feel unaccepted sometimes. Maybe get involved with a new group. That could be a really big risk, which you don't have to. I'm not demanding that, but it's just an example of taking what makes you feel self-conscious and stuff about yourself, and maybe stepping outside of that. So I'm just going to go around. Maybe people can suggest what kind of homework they might be willing to do. Shay, did you have anything?
I think what I could possibly do, I think just whenever I'm in different groups, just try to be more outspoken, I guess, just talk more, and just try to get to know other people, instead of waiting for me to learn more about them before I give them a chance to know about me.
That's a very big goal to set. Heather, do you have anything?
I think I'm still. I'm not saying that I'm not to this step yet, but I think I'm still where I've just now started my journal. That I still need another week to do that before I can move on. Does that make sense?
Yes, that's good that you see that, and it's okay that you feel like you're not to that step yet. So yes, your homework can be, I want you to focus on your journal and try not to forget to do it, and make sure that's like something of your daily routine, is to look for those things and be able to write down in your journal. Because I do know that last week you talked about how it's easier to focus on the things that are bad, so it was hard to point out what was good. So just really try improving on looking on the good things. Lindsay, do you have one?
Yeah, I think I might try maybe to go to a meeting that maybe another club on campus is having, and get involved with that, because I saw a flyer for another club that I thought looked interesting. So maybe I can just try to go to that.
It's very good. You're really stepping out of your box, especially from the first time you came. You have grown a lot. Just being able to go to that meeting and not have the fear really of I'm going to take this risk whether people accept me or not. That's really huge.
Thank you.
Stacey, do you have one?
I guess I could probably step out of my comfort zone and I'm around a group of people that I'm really not feeling 100% comfortable around, or in the past not feel that, they wanted really anything to do with me. I guess I would probably just feel free to speak my mind and try not to hold back.
This is very good. Very good.
I think with me, it's just like if I go in public and I see somebody in a store or something, I would initiate conversation. I would say hi to a stranger and something like that, just to get myself used to talking to people that I'm not familiar with.
I think we've set some really good goals for the homework for next week. I do see everybody is really growing and improving and really making a change within themselves. And it's really good to see that you all have come so far from the first meeting. So we are coming to a closing in our group, and I do want you all to make sure not to forget to do your homework. Heather, if you need me to remind you, I can send you a reminder email this week.
Probably a good idea.
And if anyone else needs me to send them a reminder, I can. And just thank you all for coming and being willing to just open up and participate in this activity. And I look forward to seeing you all next week.